Hello again. In the last video, I showed you the 3 problems with your 401k: taxes, market risk, and forced withdrawals. Today, I'm going to show you the solution, and I promise by the end of this video, you're going to wonder why nobody ever told you about this before. So what a fixed index annuity, or FIA, is a contract between you and an insurance company. Here's how it works in plain English. You give the insurance company a lump sum of money. They guarantee that your account will never go backwards due to market losses. And they give you growth linked to a stock market index like the S&P 500. So when the market goes up, you get a portion of that growth credited to your account. When the market goes down, your account stays exactly where it is. Zero loss, not negative, zero. That's called a guaranteed floor. And it's the single most powerful feature in retirement planning that most people have never heard of. Well, think about 2008. The market dropped 57%. Someone in an FIA, their account didn't move. They sat at zero for that year, while everyone else lost half their savings. And when the market recovered in 2009 and 2010, they captured that growth from a full account, not a depleted one. So let me explain exactly how your money grows inside the FIA, because this is where most people get confused. See, the insurance company takes your money and invests the majority of it, about 90%, in very safe bonds and fixed income investments. That's what guarantees your floor. The remaining 10% they use to purchase options on a market index, let's say like the S&P 500. Now, when the market index goes up, those options pay off and you get credited a portion of that gain. Now, and this is important, you don't get 100% of the market's upside. You get a portion. This is called a participation or a cap rate. For example, the S&P 500 goes up 20% in a year and your cap rate is 12%, you get credited 12%. Not 20%. But here's the trade-off. When the market drops 30%, you get zero, not negative 30%, zero. Now, over time, this strategy tends to perform very well. Historically, FIAs have averaged 5 to 7% annual growth without a single year of loss. Now, compare that to someone in a 401k who loses 40% in a bad year and needs years just to get back to even. That's a big difference. Now let's take a look at the fees. Let's talk about the fees, because this is where FIAs often get criticized. You see, a basic fixed index annuity has 0 annual management fees, none. The insurance company makes their money on the spread between what they earn on their investments and what they credit you. Now, if you add an income rider, which I'll explain in the next video, there's a typical fee for that, usually about 0.75% to about 1%. Now compare that to the 401k, which is charging you 1 to 3% every year in fund expenses and advisory fees on a $300,000 account. That's $3,000 to $9,000 a year gone before you see any growth. Over 20 years, and we're looking at $60,000 to $180,000 in fees that quietly disappear from your account. Most people don't even know that they're paying it because it comes out before the number shows up on your statement. An FIA with no income rider, zero fees, we're looking at 0 fees of dollar growth stays in your account, okay? Now, in the next video, I'm going to show you one of our most powerful features of the FIA, the income rider. This is what turns your savings into a guaranteed paycheck for life. If you've ever worried about outliving your money, the next video is going to solve that problem completely. Watch for it.